13 is on your side.
We told you a couple of weeks ago about a new resort that's opening up, but this isn't for people. This is for your four-legged furry friends, and it's very close to opening up in our community near the intersection of 28th Street and Beltline Avenue. I am joined now by owners Mark and Megan Avoska. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I know we've kind of given our audience a little taste, but you're now inching closer and closer to actually opening up. For anyone who's not familiar with Canine Resorts, that's the name. You've got it on your lovely matching shirts. What is this place all about? Why are you opening it up?
Yes, so Canine Resort started 20 years ago. It's internationally and nationally recognized, winning multiple awards. We do dog boarding and daycare, and there's really nothing like it in the market. We're doing this because we are dog lovers, we're dog owners. We've struggled to find boarding for our pets throughout the years since we moved here to Michigan in 2017.
Gotcha. Yeah. So found, there was this need, this brand sort of already existed. So, now bringing it to our area, which is great. We've got some video that's going to, play in a moment. This is probably a little bit nicer than people are expecting when they think, boarding their dog or having them stay somewhere. I mean, this is luxury. This is some really fancy stuff. Yeah.
One of the things I love about it is we actually benchmark against Ritz-Carlton and Disney.
Wow.
So we're not looking at other boarding facilities.
Yeah.
Please don't use the word kennel.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, it's really what can we do to make the dogs really feel at home? Our aim is to delight our guests and wow our clients and be delighted in the way that we get to serve them. And so we're super excited about just the way the facility is built out, soundproofing material throughout. We have materials that help absorb odors, bringing fresh air every 2 to 3 minutes, full fresh air exchanges. It's a hospital grade HVAC system, so it's something very, very unique.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know, construction's still underway at this point, which we know can have ups and downs, but you guys are looking for, the next couple of months to be opening up to people. Any kind of specifics you can provide there on, when this will be up and running?
I can tell you that our team is hired, we're training, we're gearing up, we're prepping the facility. We're beyond excited to welcome everyone and our furry guests. We're aiming to open before Labor Day, and we're continuing to inch closer to that, and just really excited to be here.
And as far as if someone is looking to take advantage, of this facility that you guys are going to be offering, this really luxury experience, who is this kind of, right for? Is this, I'm going on vacation, I need somewhere to have my dog stay? What sort of, I guess, logistical situations would this be a good fit for?
So there's two things that we really focus on. One is that overnight boarding. We're actually all inclusive. And so in addition to obviously the boarding, we include the bedding, we include the food, we include playtime even for our boarding guests. So there's no additional fees for us to play with the dogs. The dogs are either in group play or private one-on-one play with a human.
Wow.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
And so beyond boarding, we actually do doggy daycare. So doggy daycare is just fantastic for socialization and enrichment for the dogs. Dogs are incredibly social. And so in that environment, they just thrive. It is amazing to see them. Meg and I have been fortunate to be in, I think, 8 or 9 different locations. And when you're sitting there, you're watching the dogs come in. I mean, they're just pulling on the leash, so excited to get in. I mean, we don't do anything that creates stress and anxiety for the dogs. So we don't do things like grooming because it stresses the dogs out. We don't do things like training because for some dogs, it's more work than pleasure. And so we want, like I said earlier, we want to delight our dogs and wow our clients, and that's part of our approach.
Yeah, and you can really tell that the passion, comes from you guys in opening up this facility. Obviously, lovers of dogs for sure. And I love what you said there, kind of about the doggy daycare. Maybe, you work long hours work-wise, or you've got some sort of long commitment, and, dogs can be at home for a while, but sometimes, providing something like this would maybe be such a better option if someone's looking to, have that enrichment with some other people, some other dogs, and really be entertained throughout the day and not be stuck at home, which is awesome. I know, aiming to be open by Labor Day. Any other big details that you want folks to know just about when you guys do open up eventually here in the area?
Yeah, so our website's fully functioning, our customer portal's live, we're answering phones, we're sending emails, people on our VIP list or have reached out to us before. We're going to be giving tours soon, very exclusive tours before we open. Once we get that grand opening date announced, we will be having an open house and continue with tours, giveaways. We have grand opening specials running now that are a great time to take advantage of discounts on boarding and daycare. They last 6 months on your account from our opening. So if you're traveling through Thanksgiving, in the new year.
Yeah.
You really can't beat those opportunities to get in on canine resorts now.
Yeah, and you can reach out now, like you said, and learn more information if you have any additional questions. Anything else I'm missing that you guys want to point out?
No, and what's crazy too on our grand opening specials is so being all inclusive and just the quality of facility that we have. Our grand opening specials, our executive suite, which is a 5x7 room, it's actually only $56 per night. And so when you look at what that brings, it's fantastic. And so our executive suite, it's one of the things that I like about it. It's a panel system, so we don't have any chain link underneath the fence. Or we don't have any chain link fence underneath our entire roof.
Gotcha.
So that chain link rattles and it can create stress for dogs that aren't around chain link fencing. We don't have any floor drains in the facility because, if you or I were staying at a luxury hotel, we wouldn't expect to sleep right next to the
Yeah, have
floor
a drain right next to your head.
The rooms are built with Acoustablock. It's engineered by NASA
Wow.
to help mitigate the sound. And so it's quieter than staying at the JW Marriott or the Ada Hotel or somewhere in New York City or Vegas. I mean, it is truly a 5-star wow experience. But like I said, those rooms right now, $56 per night, all inclusive. So it's a great deal to check out. Once we're open, those deals are disappearing. So it's a great time
So you want to make sure you're hopping on those as soon as possible. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm excited to see this open. Another option for animal lovers here in our community. I know we have a lot of animal lovers in the West Michigan community. So I so appreciate you guys being here, and we'll of course continue to keep tabs on when you do open up and providing more information when that happens. I appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. That